Your top story at 4. Several government departments, including Home Affairs countrywide, are offline. Well, the problem is believed to be caused by a power supply outage at the State Information Technology Agency, or Sita, and Gauteng Education has also confirmed that it is also offline.
Due to a power failure at Sita, which has affected all our offices countrywide. What this means is that Home Affairs offices are unable to offer services such as applications for birth, marriages and death certificate. This would also extend to application and collections of smart ID cards as well as passports. Our technicians, including those from Sita, are on the ground looking at the challenges and are trying to resolve whatever has caused this problem.
Well, with the system offline, many who visited government departments were left frustrated today.
I came here at 6:15. I got an off day, and tomorrow they're not open. Monday I'm going back to work. So when will I ever get my smart card? I don't have time.
We've been here for over 2 hours. Actually, I've been here for over 2 hours. Some other people have been here since morning. And yeah, you can go talk to them. I've just given up now because nothing's happening, basically. Only people who are here to collect passports can actually just go in.
Let's welcome on the line Sita spokesperson, Ms. Anthea Summers. A very good afternoon to you, Anthea. Do tell us, has the power been restored to the system now?
Yes, Alicia, we can confirm that at 14:30 the power was restored from our mainframes, so services would have been resumed at that time. I think it's also very important that we should say we humbly apologize for what has happened. We could just feel people's frustrations in what they were saying and in what they were going through. I also think that perhaps it's important that I just correct one perception. There's been a knock-on effect, right? Eskom and the municipality has had a cable problem in the morning. So that because they provide the power to Sita offices in Centurion, where we host government transversal systems, as a result then this is what happened and the systems were offline.
All right, and Anthea, please explain to us how exactly the system went offline, because was there no backup or contingency plan to avoid such a failure?
You're absolutely correct. We do have contingency plans, and today was just one of those Murphy's Law days. Immediately if there is a power failure, our generators kick in immediately, right? What had happened today of all days is that a new diesel pump was burnt out. And because of that pump burning out, we couldn't restore the services until 14:30 this afternoon. We're waiting for an engineering report on that to know exactly what went wrong, but I guess even these technical explanations, while perfectly reasonable, doesn't help the citizen on the ground who's particularly frustrated and disappointed by what has happened today.
Absolutely, Anthea. And how did this exactly affect the services at the various government departments?
Well, for today specifically, because our generators didn't kick in immediately, it meant that from this morning until 14:30, government departments were affected because the mainframes were down.
All right. And Anthea, look, how safe is people's information, especially at Home Affairs after this? I mean, we've seen hacks in the previous weeks that have landed very private information in the public domain. We know how active and vigilant those fraudsters are.
I hear you. I think this particular situation today is different to what happened previously in terms of hacks, which is something completely different, right? So people can be completely confident in that the power outage today has not affected the security of information in any way or form.
All right. And Anthea, you said the power was back at 4 p.m. this afternoon, but when will all normal operations resume at all the government entities that were affected today?
Well, because the mainframe went live and was up at 14:30, right? It meant that services were fully restored by 14:30. I can tell you that at Home Affairs Department, because you've been running the story from there, they had one application that they were struggling to get up and running at around 13:30 still. But I think Home Affairs officials would be able to give better clarity on that at the moment. But I think we must say we're not pushing the blame in any way. It is a joint effort, and we're all doing our best to ensure that services are restored.
Thank you, Anthea. As long as our information is safe, thank you so much. That is Ms. Anthea Summers, the spokesperson for Sita, giving us an update on the power outage at the government departments. She has assured us that none of your private and personal information has been compromised. Well, senior national prosecuting